Welcome to Mama Wanda's Garden School, where we grow and we learn and we heal. And today we're going to talk about the life cycle and seeds. But first we're going to check in on our own lives a little bit. How you doing, my people?
Hey,
How are you? How are you?
I'm okay.
Good morning. Hey, Heavy, how you doing? You okay?
Well, no, not really. My grandma just died, and it's been really hard.
It is very hard
Yeah,
when we lose people that are special to us.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what I think?
What?
I think that if you remember all of the wonderful things that you get from them, that holding on to those kinds of memories when they become ancestors helps heal your heart.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I
Yeah?
like that.
What do you love about your grandma?
That she was always so kind and taught me lots of things.
That is a valuable thing to teach the others.
Yeah.
But while you're healing up, you hold on to what Granny told you.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'll try.
Can we check in with Jamari?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Cool deal. Yo, Jamari.
Well,
What's happening in your world, bruh?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm pretty much good. Yeah, there's a new family member coming.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, there's a baby on the way.
No.
Wow.
Talk about big life cycle changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
How you feeling about it?
Well, I've been enjoying being the youngest in the family, and
Right.
I get a lot of attention, and
Right.
That's I don't know what's gonna happen when the baby comes.
You know what?
What?
You can't stay a sprout forever. You got to grow up like the plants in the garden,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, I'm pretty much excited.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Good. Good.
Yeah.
And you can help that new baby grow.
I guess so.
But now I want to go show you the cycle of life. And we're going to walk through the garden because the garden will teach us everything we know about life
Yeah.
or we need to know,
Okay.
right? And here's the question that I want you to consider. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is a seed the beginning of life or the end of life? So Jamari,
Yeah.
remember those seeds you planted, that apple seed? You said, Miss Wanda, go plant these. And I said, no, you go plant them. Look,
Oh yeah, when I threw the core.
the core. Then look, it's actually growing and it's a baby apple tree.
Oh my.
Wow.
Right? There you go, coming from those seeds.
Amazing.
Yep. You guys, I think we can show the whole life cycle right here in this patch of calendula.
Yeah.
And calendula's a really good flower. It's medicinal. It's good for your skin and inflammation. It's very, very gentle. But does anybody see something that shows the beginning of life?
Oh, yeah, over here. Yeah,
Over
yeah.
here,
That's like a pod or something.
like this right
Like
here?
a bud.
Yes. These buds, look at this one. It's about to open. It's young. It's not as big as the other ones. But look at this patch. What's going on here?
It's all dead.
It's dead. It's dying. But look, I'm going to tip this one up. See that?
Wow.
And see, these are calendula seeds.
Okay.
They're all
And what
curved.
happens is they keep dropping here and dropping here. And we always have calendula.
Yeah, it's
Yeah?
kind of sad, but also really beautiful.
How do you mean that?
Well, it's sad that all of this is dying and
Mhm.
looking dead, but it's really beautiful that it's gonna continue on because it's got seeds.
It's always got seeds. Come look at this. This is a dandelion. And look at all those seeds
Oh,
on
yeah.
there. You see it?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I didn't know they were
Right?
seeds back in the day.
Yeah, I know.
We would just blow them all over
You
the place.
just blow them all over like the wind. Shall we demonstrate how these kind of seeds travel to their new home?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ready? Let's blow together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. here we are with some seeds that have been saved. And seed saving is a thing because it allows you to preserve your lineage, right? So if you grow a good tomato and you have the seeds, you can grow more tomatoes of the same kind in the coming years, right?
Yeah, you don't have to pay any kind of like licensing fee to Monsanto.
Exactly, Monsanto. We are saving our own darn seeds. And you know why it became important to me?
Why?
Because the Africans, when they were coming to the Americans on those slave ships, one of the things they did was to cornrow their hair and put the seeds of their culture in their hair.
Wow.
So that when they landed to wherever they were going, they would still be able to have food and eat the food that represents their home for them and their culture.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It's true. So, Jamari, do you recognize any seeds up here from the food that you eat?
Well, yeah, I see a pepper seed.
These are pepper seeds. You are absolutely right. This one, I think, comes out of a green pepper. Sometimes the seeds look just like they do. Other times they're invisible, like these little tiny seeds right here are carrot seeds. And you don't see them when they're in the actual vegetable like you do green peppers. Heavy, you see any beans that you recognize?
Yeah, that big brown one, that's full. My grandma used to make that.
That's right. We call them fava beans. You can eat the sprouts, you can eat the pods, but you can eat the beans. And often, people from Arabic countries especially love fava beans for full. It's a breakfast meal. And look at this one. Jamari's apple, or sort of like Jamari's apple. Look at that star on the inside right there. And the seeds sit on inside just like a suitcase. And they get carried away or planted. Sometimes what happens, Jamari? It gets pooped out.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you're sleeping on the poop joke. But the important thing is, it's good to save seeds. But most essential is planting some seeds so we can actually have some food. So how about we get at that? Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go over here and plant a couple seeds. So I have some bean seeds to plant.
You do?
I do.
Oh, good.
And let me tell you that one of the best things somebody can do is when you buy a package of seeds, read the directions.
Oh, yeah.
It will tell you how deep to plant it. It will tell you how far apart they should be.
Okay.
What the temperature should be, what kind of sun, all of those conditions. Beans like to grow up poles often. They need support. So that's why we've got this bamboo stick in here. And beans like about an inch of soil over top of them.
Okay.
For support.
Yeah, beans.
Look, I love these beans. They're such an amazing color. So can I tell you, what do you think the best tool to plant seeds with is?
A shovel?
A shovel? That'll certainly take care of a big job.
Oh, I know.
What?
A finger.
A finger
Yeah.
is the best tool ever.
Woohoo!
And when they tell you something like when you read those seed packages and it tells you when to plant and how to plant, and it says something like plant them an inch deep, which is good for beans. Look, you got a segment. You even got a measurer on your finger. You know that little first digit on your pointer finger? That's about an inch on most people. So you take that pointer finger, put it in the soil, and drop the seed in. And then you put another finger in. We're going to put about 4 beans around this one pole, and they will all grow together. Here's another, and one more. And then you cover it up. I just saw a roly-poly. More roly-polies. That's a good sign about the fertility in our soil.
Oh, yeah.
And you pat it down real nice so they feel nice and cozy down there under the soil. And now what's the last thing we need to do? Conditions. Think your conditions.
Sun.
We got the sun shining on us. What else do we need?
Water.
Water.
Oh, you got.
I got the water. I'm going to do that. and you just soak it real good. You keep them moist while they're growing.
And that's it?
And that's kind of it. You have to wait for the seeds to germinate. That's when they burst out of their seed coats and they start growing roots.
Wanda,
Yes, sir.
there's nothing happening.
There's a lot happening. You just can't see it. And it takes time.
Really?
It takes maybe what can feel like a lot of time.
Oh.
Yeah? But here's what I like about the garden. Again, what
Yeah?
it teaches us about life. Patience
Okay.
and faith. You gotta believe that something that we'll call dinner can come out of this little bitty seed,
Wow.
right? But you have to be patient and let it happen.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like that new baby coming.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
What's happening underground?
You know what? You know who I think the authority is to talk to us about what's happening underground?
Harriet.
Harriet! Because you can see her now.
Yeah.
Want to go down that wormhole?
Sure, let's go check it out.
We're already right here.
Yeah, let's go see what's going on in there.
Here
Yeah!
we go.
Oh, hey, MamaWanda. I'm so sorry I didn't even see you there.
How you doing?
I'm good. You caught me
Good.
reading. You caught me reading my seed packet today.
What? What? You know what? You caught me working on teaching folks about seeds.
Oh, what perfect timing!
Right. Is
Oh.
there a way for you to show us how seeds work?
Your timing could not be more perfect,
Show me.
MamaWanda. Because what we have here is with this great little activity that everyone can do at home, and to kind of figure out how seeds look, and you can actually see them grow outside of the soil as opposed
Nice.
to where they normally are. They're kind of buried in the soil. Kind
Nice.
of difficult to see.
Okay.
So, some things that you may need is,
Yes.
is a plastic bag.
Yep.
You're going to need something to kind of hold on to the moisture. That's why I have these lovely cotton balls.
Right?
So I'm going to put a couple of cotton balls in a plastic bag. Basically, I'm making kind of like a miniature greenhouse, right?
Yeah. Or a
So-
terrarium.
Or a terrarium.
Yeah.
Something that's going to hold moisture and it's going to hold heat.
Gotcha.
So, when you showed up,
And not colored. I got these colored plastic bags, right? We need it to be clear.
yeah, clear would be nice.
Yeah.
Because eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang this on my window,
Mm-hmm.
on my, where it gets the good sun, and
Mhm.
I can watch it grow on the daily.
Ooh.
So it's nice.
Okay.
So, as you said, when you first showed up, I was really into my my seeds. So we're going to do bean seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Bean seeds are really easy because they're really fast to grow. So before I showed up, I went and I soaked some bean seeds. Sometimes you have to do certain things with seeds in order to get them prepped. With
Right.
bean seeds, I like to soak them. I soak them for like a couple of hours, just
Okay.
to make sure to give them a little extra water to kind of plump them up a little bit, get them ready to germinate. And now I'm
Gotcha.
just going to go ahead and put them in the little bag here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take a little bit of water and I'm going to spritz it in the bag.
So that the cotton balls are wet. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're going to keep that moisture. Not too wet, just like a spritz.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to close the bag. Find a nice little sunny window and I'm just going to tape it to the window. Occasionally I'll go back in and I will spritz a little bit. When things kind of start to grow,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to want to open this up a little bit on the top and allow some air to kind of come in and out.
Gotcha.
You don't want it to get too moist in here. It could get moldy, and then where's that mold going to go? It's going to
Right.
go right onto the seeds, and that's really going to
Mess
ruin
them
our
all up.
experiment. So
Right.
yeah, when you tape it, make sure you leave a little bit of a gap for some air, and that's it.
That's it. But you know what? I'm also wondering what Harriet would say about what goes on underground from that wormhole view.
Well, she would know. I mean, she lives underground and everything.
Underground.
So,
Hey, Miss Harriet.
hey, MamaWanda.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
I'm great.
Good. We're needing your worm eye view of something.
About what?
Right. We've been talking about seeds a lot. And, when you plant a seed in a garden, you can't see what happens underground.
I
And right? So we want to hear from you about seeds underground and how that happens.
So, you plant a seed underground, and in the right conditions, it's going to germinate.
Everything needs the right conditions, doesn't it?
Right. So, the right temperature or the right moisture. and then the first roots emerge and to anchor that seed into place. There's a hormone involved. It's called an auxin. An auxin is released by the seed and it directs the roots to follow gravity, to follow them down into the soil. The auxins also have a reverse effect on the stems, forcing them to go against gravity and to grow up. And then once they emerge from the soil, that's when photosynthesis takes over.
That's usually what, I think, turning energy of the sun and light into food and resources for the plant.
Exactly.
We got it.
Good job, MamaWanda.
Thank you, I'm trying. Wow. Seeds, everything starts as a seed, huh?
Absolutely.
Even humans, maybe.
We do. It's just a different type of seed.
Right. That's a beautiful thing.
Have you ever heard the expression, they tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds?
What? I like that. So that means even when it looks like it is dead, life happens anyway.
And yes, nothing ever dies.
Round and round life goes. Thank you, Miss Harriet.
You're welcome, MamaWanda.
We need you.
Anytime, honey, anytime.
Wow, that was a really nice walkabout, huh?
It was.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I learned a lot.
Yes, we learned that seeds carry in their coat all the things they need to grow if the conditions are right. And if that happens across time, they get to grow into full-fledged plants, make fruit, make new seeds, and start the cycle of life again. So remember, we had that question, right? Is a seed the beginning of life, or is a seed the end of life?
I really think it's the end and the beginning, but I really saw that the end means that it is a new beginning for something else. Like when my grandma died, she's gone, but she planted seeds in my heart about how to garden and be kind and a lot of other things.
So she goes on and on.
That's right.
And can I ask you, do you draw any metaphors between the seeds in your baby brother and the beginning of life?
Well, yeah, I mean, as a good gardener goes,
Yeah.
I probably should be thinking about the conditions that are going to bring good life to my new sibling. Yeah. So, I'll make sure that the baby has water.
Right.
And good sun.
Right. And safety.
And soil.
And love.
Yeah, lots of love.
Because guess what?
What?
That cycle of life, you know what really makes it go round?
What?
Love.
I believe that.
Love.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Be a good seed out there in the world. And grow. Hey.